Good morning, it's MaryEllen from the channel MaryEllen After 60. And today it is just going to be talking, and this is a very impromptu video. I got up this morning, I drank my caffeinated coffee, and I had an idea about something I wanted to talk about. So I did my skincare, and I slept in my silk bonnet cap last night, so I didn't have to do anything to my hair. And I just thought I'd come here and talk about something that really is important to me. And I know I'm not going to hit every subject or every topic I want to talk about, but I did bring 4 bullet points today that I wanted to discuss. Some people have a problem with the word anti-aging, and I do not. What anti-aging is, it is lessening the effects of aging. And I talk a lot about skincare, but there's so many other things I do to keep myself feeling as good as I possibly can, and also trying to take care of myself. I am 65. I would like to live to be 95. That's my magic number. So everything I can do for myself, I'm going to do, because I don't want to hasten the aging effects. There are so many words thrown out there that are kind of new buzzwords. And I recently heard someone talking about youthification, and that is a word. I don't want to regain my youth. I want to keep what I have and continue aging as well as I possibly can. So I am fine with the word anti-aging. The first word I have on my list is brain. It is so important to keep our brains as sharp as they possibly can be. What helps me a lot is doing YouTube videos. Everything, with the exception of sitting down and filming, is hard for me. I'm constantly having to learn new things. I am interested in so many other topics other than YouTube, but that just happens to be what I do the most right now, and I'm enjoying it. I want to be around children. I want to be around babies. I want to be around people my own age. I want to be around people that are older. I want to keep my brain as active as I possibly can. Just watching children play, I tell you what, it stimulates in my brain a lot of positive feelings. You've all heard about how much reading can help. It really can. And crossword puzzles, anything you do that makes you think is good for us. And it is not important at all if you get the answers to the crossword puzzle. Once you get good at doing something, you need to step it up and go harder, and then harder and harder. My mother was really good about keeping her brain active, and when she passed at 89, she was still sharp as a tack. And I want to be. I want to be around positive people. I don't want to be around negativity. I like to be encouraged by seeing the success of others. I love that. I think it's really good for our brains to have great conversation with people. And you don't have to talk to people that agree with you. I appreciate everyone's point of view, and I hope people appreciate mine. They don't have to believe the way I believe, and I know that I am going to be, what I talk about is going to relate to some of you, and some of you are going to not like it, and that's okay, because I want to take care of my body the best way I can. Now I'm going to go to body. The type of exercise I do, I want to keep flexible. I do a lot of stretches. I use this board. It's a balance board, and I'll put a picture of it up here, because it's important as we age to keep our balance excellent, because we definitely don't want to fall. I'm a little bit nervous about getting off the grid as far as aerobic type things right now, because I don't want to fall. I'm still on the high dose of Coumadin, 10 milligrams, which is really high, every single day. So one of these days I won't be on it, and then I want to pursue other areas. I do most of my walking inside, just for the same reason. I don't want to fall, I don't want to trip, I don't want a dog to run past me. And I do it with Leslie Sansone. I think that's her name. I have her, she's programmed in my YouTube and I just do different walks with her. And I learned about that from Shake Up Makeup. I wouldn't have heard about her had it not been for Laura. As I said, I am 65 and I no longer have any joint pain. And what has helped me the most, there are two things. I have always been somebody who drank a lot of water. In nursing school a long time ago, I don't know what it is now, but 8 ounces of water for every 20 pounds just to stay hydrated. I like to stay overhydrated. I like to, once I finish my coffee in the morning, the only thing I drink is water, and a lot of it. I eat a lot of vegetables. That's probably my primary source of calories. I eat some fruit. I just happen to like vegetables better. I eat meat, cheese, dairy, very minimal sugar, and if I want to keep my joints feeling good, I don't eat wheat. When I say I don't eat wheat, I will eat a little bit of wheat. If I have had too much wheat, I will wake up in the nights and my hips will hurt. If I watch what I eat, and I don't know if barley and grain do that because I don't eat a lot of barley or grain, but I know personally that wheat affects my joints. A good way to find out if there's anything that affects you is to keep a food journal. That's how I figured it out, and I figured it out a long time ago. So wheat is not my friend. I always want to make sure I keep my eye doctor appointments. I want to keep my eyes as clear as I can. Eventually, if I live long enough, I'm sure I'll get cataracts, but I want to be ahead of that game. I make sure I keep my dental appointments. I make sure that I go to the doctor once a year and that I have lab tests run. I think you all know that I am a Christian and my faith is very important to me. If I didn't have faith in God, I'd be scared to death growing older. I really would. So I look for His mercy and His grace and His guidance so many times throughout the day because I know without Him in my life, I would be nothing. That's just how it is. Now I'm going to talk about skincare. Today I didn't put on any makeup whatsoever besides mascara and lipstick. My skin has gotten a lot better since I've used Retin-A, but it is not perfect at all. And I'm going to bring the camera in closer and show you. You can see the imperfections in my skin, and that is fine with me. But what I want to do is when I wake up in the morning, I want to feel as good about myself as I possibly can. I am probably one of the least vain people I know because I am not vain. I just want to look as good as I can for as long as I can without having any fillers, Botox, any of the, you know what I'm talking about. And I am for those. I think it's fabulous that everything is available now that wasn't when I was 45 years old. If all those things would have been available, I know I would have done it. But it's kind of like my skincare is kind of a challenge. I want to use the least amount of products and get the most effects. And healthy skin is less prone to deterioration and infections. You know, as we get older, our skin naturally gets thinner. I want to keep mine as thick as I can. But what I do for my body care, I don't use body lotion. I brush my skin really well when I am in the bathtub. And I do it wet. I know dry brushing is popular. I just have always done it wet. And it has worked for me. I can always add these things. I can always add lotion if I need it. I just want to do the least amount as possible for as long as I can. And that's like supplements. I don't take any anti-aging supplements. I don't do the powder. I don't know what it is. Like it just kind of left. I'll write it in up here. But I can always do that later. And I will tell you what is second. Faith is first as far as what I need. Second is sleep. And it can take years to form good sleep hygiene. There's probably tons of videos about how to go to sleep. I know some of you suffer from insomnia, so, you know, I just really hate it. But sleep is a priority. I go to bed, I go to sleep, and I wake up the next morning. I don't have to get up through the night to go to the bathroom. I did a video on Kegel exercises. And I'll put that here and I'll link it below. Kegel exercises strengthen the pelvic floor, and they also help with urinary leakage, incontinence. But it's a good thing to do. I started doing them after I had my first child. I listened to my doctor, trying to, and it's hard. I'll tell you, the hardest time it is for me to have good posture is when I'm sitting here filming, because I start talking and I go into the camera. I'm thinking of everybody I'm talking with, and I'll find myself going like that. So I really practice with my posture and my gait, how you walk, all those things. It's not just vanity, how you walk will help you from falling. There are many, many things I didn't mention. This was a spur of the moment video, and this is going to be a giveaway. And what I want to do is I want to buy 2 e-gift cards for my viewers that they can possibly purchase something that they think is going to help them as they have more birthdays. And of course, it's up to you what you buy, but this is a giveaway. To be entered in the giveaway, you have to be 18 years old or older. You have to be subscribed to my channel before it goes live. This is international. And in the comments section below, I would like you to tell me some ways you think you are trying to prepare yourself to grow older in the best way possible. And since this is a giveaway, I cannot comment below. But if you go to any of the videos that I linked below or any video on my channel, just send me your questions and I will get back to you. It is all good. You all take care. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. I'm quite humbled by it, and I will see you in my next video. So everything I can do, and in nursing school years ago, they used to say 20 ounces for every 20 pounds. But what will happen if I eat, and everybody needs a good thing, okay, forget that. And healthy skin is less prone, and I'm getting close to the end.